So I'm going to discuss 5 paper residencies, and this is exactly what people want. 90% of the people that I interact with are looking for paper residencies, and what this means is they don't have the time to spend on the ground, right? As some people like to call these as back pocket residencies. Now, all this is not illegal. What this simply means is that legally, the country in question doesn't require you to have minimum physical presence on the ground, meaning it's not necessary, unlike, let's say, countries like Canada or US who really mean business. They want to tax the crap out of you, right? So these countries that I'm going to discuss, and these are going to be the top 5. There are other ones, but I'm going to discuss the top 5 countries, including a country, the best one out of these, where you can obtain the card in 1 day. I'm going to show you some practical experiences, how this is done. So stay tuned right through till the end. Now, before I start this very important discussion, this is going to be one of the most important videos on this channel. Make sure you have turned on the subscription and the bell notification so you're notified of all the tips, tricks, and hacks. And these are legal hacks. Things change, programs change, so you want to be notified as soon as that change happens so you don't miss out on any opportunities, yet at the same time you don't go down the wrong path. All right, now the first one on the list is Dominican Republic. The beauty, the main highlight of Dominican Republic is that the permanent residency is immediately possible. If you want to learn more about what are the financial requirements to qualify for Dominican Republic, hop out of this video. Now, this has all the specific qualifying requirements. The USP of Dominican Republic is that you can apply for citizenship in as early as 6 months. It's possible legally. Most people would want to wait for a couple of years before they lodge their citizenship application. It's a paper residency, it's a flexible residency, so you can live in Dominican Republic as much as you want. If you aren't interested in spending much time, then you have that option. After a couple of years, you apply for citizenship. You got to remember to just be domiciled in the country at the time of applying for your citizenship. In my opinion, Dominican Republic is a useful citizenship. Yes, the passport is not that strong, but a lot of people are looking for redundancy in terms of the citizenship. They already have a useful passport. Let's say it's American, Canadian, British. And exceedingly these days, no one seems to want to renounce their US citizenship. They just want to create as many backups as possible. In the event that something horribly goes wrong, you have all these citizenships that are going to protect you. You don't want to chicken out. You don't want to lose out on your important, valuable home country birth citizenship. Yes, of course, if you're in deep trouble and renunciation is the only way out, then yes, you might not have much options. But let's say you have not hit the worst and you still are playing this smart, then you can have all those citizenships to protect your interests. These are pillars that you stand upon. The number 2 on my list is South Africa. This is again a permanent residency, and the unique thing about South Africa is that this is a lifetime option. It does not have an expiry date. It's a flexible permanent residency. This could be an excellent back pocket option. You don't have to go, and the reason why I'm discussing a flexible residency is that you don't have to have a certain minimum physical presence. A lot of crazy people jump up and down saying that, you know, how unsafe South Africa is. You got to be smarter than that, right? You're getting this to have the flexibility. The reason why you're getting this is not to live there. The reason you're getting this is for diversification, stability, and if you want to live there, you always have that option. So South Africa comes in at a donation. You got to pay this donation only after you're approved. So you're not losing out on any money till you get the approval. Once you have the approval, you pay the donation of $6,800 US. That's it. And you get the South African permanent residency. Now, this does lead to citizenship. All you got to do is be domiciled in the final year of citizenship, and you can even get the South African passport. A lot of notable Americans do have the South African citizenship. Number 3 on the list is Panama. It's possible to get this paper residency in 30 days. Absolutely, it's possible to get it in 30 days. And there's also a unique option to get the passport. This is not citizenship-based passport, but this is a residency-based passport. Now, if you want to learn more about the requirements, how do you get this in 30 days, you can hop on this video. This talks about all the exact requirements about both the programs, right? The passport program as well as the 30-day VIP PR, which is the red carpet or the VIP visa, or the VIP residency, which you can acquire in 30 days. And then this is the paper residency in Panama. The beauty of Panama is that it's a lifelong residency. There is no expiry date on your residency. The only thing you got to keep in mind is visit the country every 2 years, right? Before the 2 years get over, so to show your presence one day in that time frame. So you continue to keep this activated. You can apply for the Panamanian citizenship. Of course, you would require the minimum physical presence in case you want to convert this into citizenship, but nonetheless, you have locked in the option. You are permanent for life. So Panama makes excellent sense if you are someone from the US, UK, or Canada, because it uses US dollar as the local currency. So your money is safeguarded. It's a safe place to invest and you are protected. There's no donation. It's all diversification based residency. Number 4 on the list is Paraguay. Now, Paraguay has 2 options, right? One is an immediate temporary residency. This has literally no qualifying criteria, just your civil documentation, approximately a week time frame in the country. So you don't even have to apply for any embassy visas. You simply show up in Paraguay. You go through the process, and we have attorneys in all these places. In case you're interested in starting any of these, always click the link, book a call. We can choose which one is the best. Maybe all make sense. We can get you started with all in a single location. And let's say you want to apply for the permanent residency in Paraguay, that's possible too. You just have to give a declaration that you're going to move 75K in the next 10 years. You don't have to move this right now. You can gradually decide to move it over the course of next 10 years, but you do get the permanent residency immediately. So Paraguay is an excellent choice. This could lead to citizenship. There are certain restrictions on dual citizenship, so that is the only negative with Paraguay. So if you are a person who absolutely wants the citizenship at the end, then Paraguay could be a tricky one. Now, finally, the best one, the strongest one, and this one you can obtain in a single day, and I'm talking about the residency of Mexico. This leads to a citizenship at the end. It is an APEC full member, so I would consider or categorize this passport much stronger than the Canadian or the American passports. Those passports only get you the visa-free access. This passport gets you the business access, and this is the APEC business access. There's some powerful countries that are full members of the APEC, and examples are Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, and the list goes on, right? All the powerful countries really fall under the 19, including some exotic ones like Russia. So you are well covered with this option. Now, if you are interested in learning how this residency is possible in just one day with examples, with real scenarios, if you have missed that video, make sure to hop out of this one. This talks about the entire process, the financial requirements, and how this is possible in one single day. And if you want to get started with this one, as I said earlier, click the link, book a call, and we have one of our best attorneys to take care of you from inside of Mexico. So you are in safe hands. All right, now without wasting further time, catch you in this one.